Hello and welcome back to Sunrider Academy. Okay, so everybody's in pretty good states, so I think I can afford to boost my charisma a little bit more. 12 hours are over for the day. Let's go shopping. And let's buy... How's my stress? Okay, my stress isn't hideous. Okay, so let's get the Spacewell body pillow and the Star Rider game, and we can afford the fuzzy socks as well. So we now have gifts for everyone. Gifts for all! And get some intel from Ray. Okay, so yeah, so we've got almost 3 hearts on both Sarah and Chigara, and Solar and Ava are both a little north of 3, sort of 3.5, which is fine. So let's go to the gym. We haven't exercised in the gym for a while. Let's talk sports for the Saga. Good. Let's reminisce with Marae. And let's eat lunch in the courtyard. So yes, I have no idea what these gifts actually do. Ah, here we go. I saw a Saga looking outside the student council room. This is strange. Highly suspicious. What are you doing? Oh, it's just you, Kato. I was doing some investigating, that's all. I crossed my arms, not impressed at all with her explanation. So, what are you investigating? It's like night and day, Kato. Just 2 weeks ago, the president was in everyone's faces telling people to clean their uniforms, requiring forms to be filled out to even minor incidents, trying to suck all the fun out of our student lives. But now look. I peeked inside the council room and saw Ava swaying her head as she was listening to music. See? See? I knew it. There's only one explanation for this. She really must have gotten laid. The Saga eyed me. Be honest to me, man. Was it you? Oh, you idiot. Of course not. Figured it couldn't be you. The hell was that supposed to mean? Anyways, there's no mystery. Her dad's just returned safely from deployment, that's all. Huh? Her dad's an officer in the Space Force. Having him gone always stresses out Ava. When he returns, she's back to being like this. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Thanks for the explanation, Kato. Her dad returning home, yeah. I thought it was something like that. No, you didn't, you idiot. The first place your head went was to the gutter. Anyways, I'm glad the president's loosened up. That just means we'll be able to take it easy. No, it doesn't. Kendo Club's still Trouble Club number 1, and I'm still club manager, aren't I? Now go to practice. Ah, understood, Mr. Manager. I'm sorry, my favourite quote, which oddly enough it's something I wrote ages ago. It's one of the few lines of dialogue I've ever written that I quite like. You know, about having your head in the gutter is just, I like the gutter, the view is better. Which, yeah, it's probably kind of, you know, vain of me to say that one of my favourite quotes about that sort of thing is something I wrote myself, but hey, I'm usually really down on the things I write, so... Damn it. I might try and buy that charm that gives me an increased chance to bump into people. So how much did it cost? How much have I got? Okay. It's going to cost me 35 and I've got 7. Looks like I'm temping for a while. You know, back when I was in university, and God, that was a depressingly long time ago, You know, our clubs could get funding from the university itself. That's how the University of York Medieval Society afforded most of its swords. You know, apart from the ones that were personally owned by the people in it. Let's talk religion. Okay then. Yep, let's raise morale in the gym. Let's do some homework in the library. Good. I have no idea what we'd reminisce with Solar about, given that we've only known her for, like... Hang on. Well, okay, we've known her for... like a month and a half. And their months are longer than ours. So their months are 50 days. So, 3 weeks in... Let's say pushing 2.5 months at this point. Hey, do you want to reminisce about that thing that happened 2 months ago? Actually, to be fair, I'm guilty as hell of doing that on occasion. Like talking politics, so let's talk politics. So I still haven't decided which of the 4 I'm actually going to attempt to hit the romance track for. And I have the day off today, excellent, so I can do some temping. Good. Excellent. Okay, that's upped my stress a bit, but my money situation's gone quite good. Okay, should we try and recruit some more members for the Kendo Club? Hey! 12 hours row for today. Okay, I think I still need a little bit more money. Damn it. Let us tell her a pervy joke. Because who doesn't love pervy jokes? Okay, let's try and get the clubs to all have double-digit membership. Yeah, we've got a swim meet coming up at the weekend, and the following week we have another exam. Oh God, and I have no idea how high I need to be for that. I was walking Fleet Admiral through the park when I noticed a familiar face. Arf! Arf! Yeah! Don't worry, Fleet Admiral's a man of character. Chigara nervously edged out of the leash's range. Chigara's not really very good with dogs. Admiral, sit. Fleet Admiral whinnied and sat down. Good dog. Sorry, that should have been whined, shouldn't it? Because whinnied is what horses do. What brings you out here, Chigara? I was just doing some shopping. I noticed several large bags of groceries floating behind her. Whoa! This is my latest invention. Anti-gravity marbles. Whenever you need to carry a lot of groceries, just slip a few in the bag and make it weightless. Amazing as usual. But I never thought you'd need so much food. You have a big family. Yeah, I live with 2 other sisters. I never thought Chigara would have siblings. I would never have guessed. I haven't met any of them, have I? Really? My twin sisters attended Sunrider Academy as well. Are you sure you haven't seen her? Nope. Well, I guess it's a pretty big campus though. People always get us mixed up because we're identical twins. Identical twins? What a surprise. Usually you only say identical twins at detective shows on the Hollow. I guess I should keep a lookout on campus for Chigara's twin sister. Now I was really curious to see what she was like. You should introduce me to her sometime. I'd like to meet her. Okay. Anyways, I didn't mean to take up your time. I'll see you later, Chigara. Have a good evening. Yes, Fleet Admiral may be adorable, but he's still a bit small for my taste when it comes to dogs. Okay, how we doing? Good. I'm going to buy them some more kendo gear soon. So they'll be as ready as they possibly can. The swim team's pretty ready. So I might as well raise morale in the swim team now. Have I got not quite? Got one more temp job and I will. Oh well. I've still got enough money even though I messed up the temp job. I still have a job with her. Because I figured she would appreciate that. She's the kind of person who would like talking shop. Let's see how much this encounter charm helps. Let's visit the science centre. We don't do that enough. It's a nice day for a walk, isn't it? Let's talk about classwork. It's the weekend. I have a day off today. And the swim meets tomorrow, isn't it? So, how are we doing? We're doing okay. Could have a lazy day. Yeah. How are we doing according to Murray? Yeah, we're almost up to 4 hearts with Solar. We're pretty close to 4 hearts with Ava. Because I happen to know that there, again, you know, this is purely from looking at the achievements. I know for a fact that there's an achievement for having all 4 characters with 10 hearts, so I'm assuming that's the number of hearts that you can get. Let's take a stroll and relax a bit. And let's talk religion. Which apparently she appreciated. Okay, well we're going into... I should try getting some good karma by visiting the shrine. The shrine's grounds looked abandoned, not a single soul inside. Compared to the noise of the city, it felt eerily quiet up here in the mountains. Was the shrine closed today? Or was it just a really slow day? I wonder if Solo was around. I wandered around the shrine for a bit and came upon a mountain pool. I knew there was something like this here. Suddenly I heard a splash. Standing before me was Sola, and she was stark naked. Oh shit. Sorry! I stumbled backwards in a panic and tripped on a tree root, and I fell spectacularly on my back. Ugh. My head spun and nausea hit my stomach as I hit the ground. I heard a splash as Sola left the pool. Do you require assistance? Do I require assistance? Here she was, nubile girl, exposed in all her glory in front of me, and the only thing she says in a deadpan tone was, "Do you require assistance?" I gasped and covered my eyes with my hands as Sola stood before me. Sola? Ah. The thought of a classmate bearing all in front of me filled with terror. I mustered my courage and tried to keep myself from screaming like a girl. Sorry, I think I took the wrong turn. Anyways, your clothes, Sola. Your clothes. But I am not yet finished with the ritual. Did this girl not have a shred of common sense? Or was she just fine with me seeing everything? Or was she really an android after all? Yes, that had to be it. She's an android. I saw it on the Hollow once, how tech companies can now manufacture robots which looked identical to humans. Can you stand? My hands trembled. And suddenly I was tempted to take a peek. I guess a small one couldn't... Nope. Android or not, Sola was my classmate. I couldn't. I picked myself up, turned around, and ran the hell out of there. Phew. I leaned on a bench and caught my breath. The hell was that? Did I seriously just see Sola completely naked? The sight of Sola's curvy figure played back in my mind. Oh, nope. I had clearly caught a glimpse of the Holy Land prematurely. It was as if the Holy Ruvian Emperor had called his disciple to Mount Destiny and to task him on an epic and onerous quest to lead his people to the Promised Land, but then the disciple took a shortcut and arrived 2 books earlier than expected. Where were the roadblocks? Where were the trials by fire? The disciple didn't even have to grind to increase his stats, damn it! I grabbed my head and rubbed where I'd bumped it. Oh, what the hell was I even thinking? Ahem. I nearly jumped. Oh, Solar. Sorry, and don't worry, I didn't see a thing. Do not be concerned. I was merely cleansing my soul in preparation for the swim club. What do you mean? I believed full immersion in the holy pool may bring good karma for future athletic activities in the water. I apologize, I did not mean to startle you. No, I didn't mean to interrupt. Still, sure she was talking like this, and cool as a cucumber. Purification ritual or not, doesn't change the fact that I just saw her butt naked. Literally. Now, is there something I can assist you with? I was just here for a bit of good karma. And let's just say I ended up with a whole lot more than that. Let's donate a whole bunch of money after that incident. Okay, the extracurricular club's now in session. Let's raise morale in the pool. I enter the pool. Ugh, even though Solar didn't seem to make anything of it, the incident at the shrine was still replaying in my head. Stay calm, man, stay calm. I was here to do my job. But it seemed like Solar really didn't mind being seen completely naked around me. Could that mean she might have actually wanted me to see her naked? No. That was Solar being Solar. Remember, her head's always in the clouds. It could turn out that Chigara was actually an evil galactic overlord and Solar wouldn't even bat an eyelash. She'd just say something deadpan like, "Ah, really?" and then carry on with her business as usual. Oh, I must just be overthinking this. Ah. So there's no way Solar would be interested in me. Ugh. My chest contorted and my face went pale. Did you just hear that? Solar tilted her head and shrugged. Do not mind. I watch from the shadows. Wait, are you saying you are interested in me? Solar nodded. But only because I am a curious being. You think I stand out from the others? Yes. Your hue is different from the others. Perhaps you were a famous figure in another life. Another life. Death is not the end, but merely a new beginning. Alas, but practice begins. Solar turned around for the pool. Before diving in, she slipped her fingers into the bottom of her swimsuit and adjusted it. She released the suit, making it snap on her butt. Solar dived into the pool and disappeared. Did she do that on purpose for me to see? Was she just making fun of me now? Oh, not again. Oh dear, poor... Yeah, the swim meets tomorrow. Okay, we could do with... Hang on, how much money have I got? None, basically. Well, let's oversee practice. Club hours are over for today. Do we dare go back to the shrine? Just for a laugh, I'm curious to see what happens. Nope, I'm broke. I'm just gonna pray for some good luck. I hate to think what Moray's reaction to that would be. There's a swim meet today. Yeah, let's do a temp job at the Science Museum. And let's once again pray at the Ruby Shrine. She did not appreciate my pervy joke. No donation, just a bit of praying. And it's time for the swim competition. Come on, Solar, you can do this. Get in. Come on. Yes. One more, come on. Good. Club hours are over for today. And we took the gold. Fantastic. And I think I can safely say we sort of smashed the prestige target for this month, didn't we? Let's celebrate by doing a temp job. And now we have exams. This week, fun times. Eat lunch in the courtyard, nobody there. Let's do some homework. Back to the grind, huh? I entered the library and saw Solar surrounded by sheets of paper. That's right, she didn't have a holo. I had no idea how someone could survive without one. How's it going? Ah. Must be tough writing everything down by hand, huh? Physical reproduction may build muscle memory for the exam, possibly leading to better recall accuracy. Well, I guess that was possible. Hey, Solar, do you want a holo? You know, it's pretty convenient. I'll be able to communicate with you anytime. You can take study notes on it. But swim club's efficiency would improve too. We should look into getting you one. Don't worry, I don't think you'd be imposing on me. Then, you have my gratitude for the offer. You can buy gifts for any of the girls. Purchase a gift from the store on the shrine by making money. Once you've made the purchase, trigger a random conversation with the girl you want to give the gift to. Each girl has their favourite place to hang out. When the different conversations buttons appear during random conversation, open your inventory and select, right. Buying a holo for Solar would be a good investment. It was a pain because the swim club was the only club in the entire school who submitted paper forms. I've been scanning all the forms and recycling the paper every day. Not to mention, if anything came up, I wasn't able to contact Solar until the next day's club hours. On top of that, I did see her butt too. Wait, that had nothing to do with this. As the club manager, I simply wanted the swim club to submit their forms electronically for my own convenience. This was definitely not my way of alleviating whatever guilt I had felt for that incident. I snapped myself out of my internal monologue and saw Solar staring at me. Time to get to work. Understood. I returned to the abyss. Solar raised her notes in front of her, covering her face. She was buried with notes. I pulled out my holo and started studying too. Okay, so that's how you give gifts, right. Thank you for that tutorial. Another long day of class and work ended. I saw Ava was just about to leave. Yo, Perez. It's rare to see you walking home this early. I have to get back before dinner now. Ah, I see. I'm glad for you, Perez. Finally, Ava was returning to becoming a normal person now. What a relief. If this keeps up, maybe she might become one of those trendy girls who reads holozines about dating instead of the latest edition of galactic diplomacy. And right in the nick of time, too. I would have had such an uprising on my hands if Ava continued to be such a hard-ass. I spotted a Saga under a tree messing with her holo. Uh-oh, she's definitely playing a holo game. There was no question about it. It's one of those time-wasting, free-to-play farming games. Ever since the first one hit the market, the holo store was saturated with clones. Oh, hey Kato! Yeah, and the president too! Asaga fumbled her holo back into her coat pocket. Can I help you with something, Perez? Asaga, yes? Can you friend me on that game? I downloaded it on the holo the other night, but I won't be able to unlock the fertilizer until I get 10 friends. Yeah! Asaga's eyes widened as if the heavens parted and celestial trumpets blared from the clouds. Of course, Prez. Asaga took her holo out with trembling hands. There, done. Thanks. Ava walked away as if nothing had happened, while Asaga looked on as if she'd seen the resurrection of the Ruvian Emperor. You sure changed, huh, Prez? Really? I haven't been doing anything different from usual. No, she's definitely become a new person, alright. This was Ava 2.0. Now with 200% more cheer and 10% of the snark. Oh, this sure made life a lot easier. Okay, so shopping district. Go shopping. Holo, which is going to cost me 1,000 terabytes of storage. Jesus. You'd need that, I suppose. Face it, my PC's only got... Let me think about this. Solid state primary drive, which is about 350 gig, I think. Then the primary data drive, which is 2 gig, and then the backup drive, which 2 gig, which is 2 terabytes, and then the backup drive, which is 3 terabytes. And that backup drive's almost constantly full. Seriously, people, if you don't back up your data, start doing it. You know, I run internal backups for obvious practical reasons. Murray eyed me suspiciously. What? Did something good happen, Kato? Don't tell me! You finally confessed your love to Avie! No, you idiot. It's nothing as big. Oh. Murray crept up to my face. But something good's definitely happened. Hasn't it, Kato? Well, you could say that. Ava's cheered up a lot in the past couple of days. Almost feels like she's a new person. Here's your chance to make it happen, Kato. You better act fast before the opportunity passes. Idiot. Or it could be that you're interested in somebody else. I guess childhood friends aren't as popular anymore. They're like, what's it called? The feminine mystique, I suppose. She's definitely been reading those teen holozines again. Oi, stop it. I don't need love advice from my kid sister. Meanie. Fine, go back to your dating sims then. Ugh. Now screw it. Well, it's not like you can change a decade-long friendship into a relationship overnight. Once a girl puts you in the friend zone, one does not simply... You have to remind her that you're available. You should try buying some new clothes for starters. The only thing I wore was my crappy school uniform anyways. Clothes? Yes! I make it seem like her availability won't last, so she has to act fast to grab onto you before you disappear forever. That made it sound like I was going to die soon. Seriously. I can't believe the media fed this kind of nonsense to kids nowadays. Oh, the future looked grim considering the likelihood of the next generation growing up to be a bunch of players. Oh, you're thinking about bad stuff again about me, aren't you? Not really. Just mentally condemning the superficial... Lost the ability to speak that. Just mentally condemning the superficial culture of consumerism, which the media promotes to the young nowadays. You know, considering you're into this stuff, why didn't you try to get into a relationship yourself? You should already know, Kato. The only kind of love I need is the love of homo. The only true love is BL. I should have known. Oh well, I'm going to sleep. No, I'm not done. Good night, Murray. Oh, Kato, you stink. Murray blew raspberries at me. All of a sudden, Murray jumped on top of me, flattening me to the bed. Oof. She turned on her hollow underneath her chin. Oh, I'm a ghost, Kato. Are you kidding me? Now you're going to confess your secrets or else I'll haunt you all night. What are you doing? Think wisely and tell me which girl you like best so far. The hell? This is like one of those cheap dating sims where the designer got lazy and decided to lock the player down to a character route based on which character he selected. If Mariah was playing BL games with mechanics so elementary, she obviously needs to upgrade her collection. Okay, I like Fleet Admiral the best. Kato's a dummy. Now good night. I closed my eyes and pretended to snore. No, Kato! Kato! Ah! Mariah kept jumping on my back and rocked on the bed. Tell me, Kato! So annoying. Who could ever love a little sister like this? My back was going to snap. I pushed Mariah off me, grabbed her by the scruff of her neck, and unceremoniously dumped her in the hallway, and locked my door shut. Good riddance. Kato! Good night, Mariah. I sure liked her better back when she couldn't talk. I got into bed, grumbling about my sister. Damn it, she just had to keep poking the same wound over and over again. Girlfriend? You want a girlfriend? Well, let me just plant a few girlfriend seeds, sprout a girlfriend tree, and pluck a fresh girlfriend fruit and bring her home. That was perfectly timed on the music cue, by the way. Nicely done. I can't tell if that was nicely done me or nicely done game devs, but it worked perfectly. Let's call it serendipity. Right, so next event is the exams. I probably ought to, do some studying. After that, we've got another kendo tournament. I'll try and get everybody's morale above 30, I think. Above 40, rather. And then I'll try and afford some more stuff. Better do some homework. Now, Chigara's here, so if I go to items... I suspect she'll like some fuzzy socks, but looking at my timer, I'll give them to her at the beginning of the next video. So, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.